You sure about this?
We've totally fallen apart here on the Monday Sampler. Our CD player is not working. We had the Shook Twins back there from their album Windows, a song called Shine On, which they did here in the studio. We also have Vagabond Opera from their album Sing for Your Lives. And we had Red Balloon. Let's see here if I can... let's see. Oh, I know what. Here, we'll play a little... we'll keep in the sort of science fiction-y mood here. Okay. Well, I've got here from two participants in the upcoming 48-hour film festival. I've got Josh and Miss Davison are with us here in the studio. Are you on the microphone there?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, okay. So what is the 48-hour film festival? Catherine, you're going to have to move over on that mic there. That still has a buzz.
Over here?
Yeah. Move in there. Okay, get on close there to the microphone.
Come on in close here.
Yes. And this is starting this weekend where they will get an assignment and they have 48 hours to put a whole film together.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Are you going to do video or are you going to actually expose silver nitrate?
No, it's video. We're actually working with DSLRs this time. This is the first time I've worked with the DSLR. Typically...
DSLR stands for?
What does DSLR stands for?
Digital Single Lens Reflex.
Yeah, it's a camera that does movies.
As opposed to a multiple lens?
Right. Point and shoots usually have multiple lenses.
Move in there closer. You got to get right on top of it.
A point and shoot usually does have multiple lenses, such as the viewfinder is different from the one that takes the picture.
Oh, okay. Right. So, this is an event that goes on all over the country, all over the world?
All over the world. It's a worldwide event. Competitions held in cities all over the world. I think they just got done doing New York's competition last night, and we start ours on Saturday at 7 o'clock.
So what's going to happen? You've gotten what have you gotten together so far for this? Because you don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Excellent.
Not just the fact that I've
you
never
fit in
done
the
this
show
before,
perfectly. I don't know what I'm doing. Here.
Literally, we don't have a genre until or anything. We were supposed to pick our genre out, our character, our line, and our prop at 7 o'clock Friday. Actually, next door here at Jupiter, Friday at 7. So until then, I have to prepare for every possible thing that we might have to do.
Yeah, the idea behind that is that you draw your genre and what you have to include in the project. Just you get it picked out of a hat for you, so nobody can cheat and go ahead and plan ahead. You just have 48 hours to come up with an idea, get your team of writers. I think we have 5.
We have 5 writers.
Yeah. To start cranking out the script at the moment they get that. When the actors show up at about 6 in the morning.
I'm gonna try to get the actors there at 6. It depends on what our genre is. If we have to start shooting at 9 or at night, a night shot, we would actually start bringing them in as soon as we're done writing the script.
So that's the thing. Who have you got? You're going to write the script. Who's writing the script?
I'm writing the script. Then 4 other people. Christine Steinmeck's writing the script with us. Bellamy Richardson's writing the script with us. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Well,
Jimmy is writing the script with us. There's a few of us that are.
So there's going to be a big hat. And how many groups are participating this time?
I think we're up to 25 now that we're competing. I think it's 25.
Are there that many genres of films, or are there going to be an overlap?
Well, some of them are kind of like, you have comedy, then you have like dark comedy, and then you have like thriller, and then you have like suspense. So there's a little bit.
If you choose the giant monster, you might be boned. I don't know.
Well, the one that's the scariest, I think, is the musical / and/or country or western, and that's the one I think I'm terrified of because
there is musical country western.
Yes, it's a musical western. It could be musical or western or a musical western.
Singing cowboy.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that genre was very easy to produce. It usually was done by smaller companies because you just put the guy up against the fence with the guitar and went with it. You didn't have to get the horses. You didn't have to have extras. You didn't have to block any action, and it took up maybe about you know, 12 minutes of film time, boom, that's money in the bank
I only
right
need
there.
7 minutes
So,
at the most, so 4 the minimum.
That would be difficult to get a horse.
Horse would might
just need a fence.
sure.
Cowboy,
I think we have
guitar,
access to a horse,
fence, you know. Let me know if you need anybody. We'll see if we can find somebody from here.
Yeah, everybody, all the actors fill out this form, like, what can you do? And they say, well, what do you mean? We mean everything. Can you ride a horse? Can you swim? Can you scuba dive? Can you parasail? Are you afraid of heights?
This is
can you-
sounding more and more dangerous
Yeah.
as it goes
Well,
on.
I don't think no. There's
No.
release forms we have to sign. So.
Okay, but performers. And so, how performers have been signing up for this?
We have a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have. Well, right now my crew's at 44 people. I don't think we're going to be using 44 people, but I needed to get a crew that big to kind of keep it up, so that whatever I need, I have. So I got actors that can do this. I have actors that can do that. I have actors that can sing. I have actors that can do action, drama, whatever it is I'm looking for. So when I figure out what it is I'm doing, I can just call them and be like, okay, you're in. Get ready, let's go.
Yeah, meet at the appointed location. It's going to take about 2 hours for makeup. We're going to be shooting all day.
Yeah.
And basically, when midnight rolls around, we're going to be throwing back the monsters and the energy drinks, doing post-production from, midnight till 5 in the morning. And when do we have to turn
Yeah,
it
I don't
in?
think I'm going to get any sleep the whole time because I'm kind of involved in every aspect. I got the producer role, and then I have the writer role, and then after all that, I'm editing this film. So there's
So
not
now
really
with
time for me to
the
sleep.
with the equipment now, so as you're recording scenes, there's also ways that the type of equipment. Could you describe what the type of equipment? What do you record onto, and then what's the next step after that? Because
Well,
it
we're
gets
using-
from the
like I said,
inside the
we-
camera to inside the computer. It doesn't go
Right.
right into.
Well, we're using DSLRs, which makes things easy. We don't have any kind of film, which
Right.
is
That
which is nice.
takes a lot.
And then I
of
just
that.
plug it straight into the computer. At that point, we have two people who are working as field editors, who are going to be labeling the files, and then syncing, and then putting them into Premiere, then syncing them with the music, on the audio with the actual film, and then from that point, we'll take it to headquarters and put it on another computer, and we start editing.
Yeah, we would usually edit in something called Avid or an Adobe Premiere, and those is kind of like akin to Adobe Photoshop, but it's for film. We also got our hands on a GoPro, actually, as well. So the GoPro will be something that we would love to experiment with.
Wait a minute, is that GoPro near here? Is it? You were using the GoPro in the last segment here on the show.
The
weren't you?
GoPro is behind your left
Oh,
shoulder.
oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, it's running right now.
Yeah, so it's hopefully taking some HD footage.
It's the size of a matchbook.
Yeah, and so basically what it does is it takes HD footage in a fisheye lens, and you can mount it on anything. It is a tiny little camera, and what it will do is you can take it, mount it on a helmet, or you can get a monopod, or the poor man's monopod, which is actually a barbecue fork. We would just kind of attach it with
Not a broom handle or and some duct tape. That's also that can also.
That's a
work.
little ghetto. The barbecue fork
Oh,
is
there's
the class.
there's no
Yeah,
give
that's
in
classy,
that.
but-
Yeah, there's no give in that. That's true.
Right. Plus, it'll flex a little, and instead of a dolly to save time, like say we have a chase scene, we follow the actor running around a corner in Portland. So what we would do is put the GoPro on the barbecue fork, get Lucas Walden, who would be our director of photography, on a skateboard, and he could then just glide around the corner, holding this tiny camera that's about the size of an apple, on a barbecue
Oh,
fork.
wait a minute. All you got to do is film them going to the corner, then cut, and then just get the camera on the other side of the corner and get them coming around.
That's not cutting
Sure,
edge.
but there is some steep competition though. So what we're trying to do with our effects is like get it to the point where it's as professional as we can make it look.
Cutting edge. Don't mind me here. Keep talking.
This is a contest, remember. So basically, it's a hybrid event, contest and / festival. So the idea is to stand out from the rest of the crowd. We will actually have a premiere sometime in Portland, and people
It's
can
actually
go.
next week. Yeah.
Oh, next week, yeah.
Oh man! So you're going to get this all done, and then it's going to be shown in front
Yeah,
of
and then we
audiences.
get to see our movies on the big.
So
screen.
what sort of cutting edge are you planning? You're planning on having like nice fluid camera movement
Sure.
to
Exactly.
watch
And we
it.
have dollies that we are working with, and so we're working with a couple people. Luke Walden and Josh Lucas are just amazing behind the camera, and so I'm really excited to see what they come up with. visually. And then our director is Lyon Richardson, and he's got a good eye for just the absurd and weird. So I think that it should be interesting what we come up with.
So where will this be held? The showings of everyone's films.
I think this
It's the Hollywood, isn't it?
is it. I don't know.
You can go to the 48-Hour Film Project
Sure.
website. Just
Right.
Google that, and it will give you everything that you need to know more about the project. It's been going on for about 11 years now.
Yeah. Well, 12 to 13. It started in D.C. 13 years ago, but it's been going on here in Portland for. I think this is the 9th year.
Yeah.
I believe it's the 9th year.
And especially with the advent of the digital equipment, that's really cut out a lot of time of having to develop film and see how
Sure.
that looks. And
This year was the last year. We actually still have to, convert it to SD. We'll be shooting in HD, but this is last year. We have to convert it when we turn it into SD. Like Austin, Texas is already at HD, so
Oh yeah, they hit theirs a
Right.
little while ago. So and then from this one they'll be put up with the ones from other places around the world.
sure. And then if we win, if we win this, we go to national, and then at that point we'll go to a worldwide. And if we win that, then if we win the national, then we have to do it again.
Hey, we'll find out about that here in just a little bit. We're going to take a little break here. I'm talking with Josh and Catherine about the 48-Hour Film Festival. You're listening to the Monday Sampler. This is Fortunato, the over 40 teenage werewolf. And this is Community Radio KBOO Portland. Stay tuned. As I said, this is the music show that takes time to talk and the talk show that takes time to listen to some music. we are back on the Monday Sampler. We have Josh and Catherine here from the 48-Hour Film Festival, participants in the 48-Hour Film Festival.
Right.
They've got their eyes on the prize.
We're working for it.
They got the eye of the tiger, or what is that?
We call ourselves Shooting Blind. It's the name of our production company for this team, because that's pretty much what we're doing. We're shooting blind. We have no idea what
So once again, for those, they are this Saturday. There's going to be a drawing Friday night. 25 different participating groups. They're going to have different genres selected, and then you're in 48 hours. They got to come up with a script, shoot it, which means getting the people in the places where they're going to shoot it, getting the camera and get music for it, transfer it onto hard drives that you can edit, and then stick the music and the sound and some titles together. Excuse me. In 48 hours to do all of this, and then it'll be shown to an audience out at the exciting Hollywood Theater.
Yeah.
It's easy. It's simple.
It's nothing to it.
Yeah.
Piece of
It's a
cake.
weekend event.
Hopefully we'll have them back in a couple of weeks, and we'll on the next show, and we'll find out what exactly happened. So, but what you were anticipating a chase scene?
We're trying to anticipate every possible thing without going too far overboard. But when you're doing something like this, you have no idea what to expect. So you try to prepare for everything. There's just really no way to do it.
Yeah, like I'm prepared to assist with the makeup for zombies if we need zombies. Or, perhaps we need someone to be assassinated. We might have to have a lot of blood.
Sure.
Another scenario might be that it's a romantic comedy. We need two people that kiss well together, so we just grab our actors randomly and say, hey, kiss now.
If it doesn't work on screen, no one's going to believe it.
Sure.
Exactly.
That's right. It's an important thing,
It's like, can I have a little more passion, please?
Right.
And then if you get the giant monster genre, well, you're boned.
Well, actually, if I get the giant monsters on, I'm super excited because I got my friend Christine Steinbeck. She's amazing with makeup. Just amazing. She did my zombie movie. When I did a zombie movie a little while ago, she did all the makeup for that. It's awesome. We got she has friends named Amy Gray over at Comedy Sports, and they have a whole bunch of costumes over there that are just fantastic for that, and they've given us permission to use some of that stuff. What's been fantastic is I've had so much help from people that just came in and offered. So it's really great to see how nice people are when you ask them for some help with this.
Yeah, and if we have a giant monster, don't we have someone doing CGI as well?
Yeah, we do have a couple guys or a guy and a girl doing CGI.
3D modeling, and plus we can do camera tricks like we take a little spider and have it crawl over the top of the coin tower if we have to.
We have a green room too if we need to do that.
Oh man, this is getting better and better.
So
you're anticipating being up all weekend?
Yes, I am. We got our friend Mia Armstrong. She is letting us use her house as our headquarters. So we have a room to sleep in. We're gonna try to rotate the crew so you get a couple hours here and there. But, I pretty much plan on staying. A lot of coffee. A whole lot of coffee.
Yep. Monster Energy Drinks should be our sponsor.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. We do anticipate a lot of chaos, though. On other projects, things haven't gone so well.
So what have you heard of other places around the world that are doing this?
Sure.
And so then there's going to be a sort of a playoff as you go to the Nationals. Where are the Nationals being held? Austin or someplace like that?
I don't even. I'm so focused on just trying to get through this weekend. I really can't see any farther than that.
And avoiding a repeat disaster of the incident with the band.
What was this? Sure. What was this? You had a disaster?
Well, it was just with the equipment. The equipment's really expensive, and I was working on a stage a while back where someone fell. Well, I fell down, hit a bass drum, which knocked over a bunch of brass instruments, which knocked on top of a xylophone, which was a very expensive xylophone. And
this was like you chose the Three Stooges.
Sure.
I think that's if you choose the comedy, if you're chosen the comedy, just do a silent comedy.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to write funny dialogue. You can just do funny things.
And the worst thing was the cameraman said, "Oh, I didn't get it."
Yeah.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh my. So it looks like it's going to be an exciting weekend, and we'll have you back in 2 weeks to find out
that'd be great.
how it all turned out on the 48-hour film festival. We can check out, I guess, at hollywoodtheater.org to find out the schedule.
There'll be selling tickets to the showings. I think they're $9.
Yeah.
And come on down and check it out.
Josh, Catherine, good luck. Break a leg, all that show business stuff. We'll
Thank
hear
you.
what the results are next time on the Sampler. So thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.